Seedless plants. By the end of this video, you will be able to describe the distinguishing traits of the three types of bryophytes, identify the new traits that first appeared in seedless vascular plants, and describe the major classes of seedless vascular plants. An incredible variety of seedless plants populates the terrestrial landscape. Mosses grow on tree trunks, and horsetails display their jointed stems and spindly leaves on the forest floor. Yet, seedless plants represent only a small fraction of the plants in our environment. 300 million years ago, seedless plants dominated the landscape and grew in the enormous swampy forests of the Carboniferous period. Their decomposing bodies created large deposits of coal that we mine today. Figure 14.9. Seedless plants like these horsetails, Equisetum species, thrive in damp, shaded environments under the tree canopy where dryness is a rare occurrence. Welcome back to Concepts of Biology. We'll continue to read section 14.2, Bryophytes. Bryophytes, an informal grouping of the non-vascular plants, are the closest extant relative of early terrestrial plants. The first bryophytes most probably appeared in the Ordovician period, about 490 million years ago. Because of the lack of lignin, the tough polymer of cell walls in the stems of vascular plants, and other resistant structures, the likelihood of bryophytes forming fossils is rather small, though some spores made up of sporopollenin have been discovered that have been attributed to early bryophytes. By the Silurian period, 440 million years ago, however, vascular plants had spread throughout the continents. This fact is used as evidence that non-vascular plants must have preceded the Silurian period. There are about 18,000 species of bryophytes, which thrive mostly in damp habitats, although some grow in deserts. They constitute the major flora of inhospitable environments like the tundra, where their small size and tolerance to desiccation offer distinct advantages. They do not have the specialized cells that conduct fluids found in the vascular plants and generally lack lignin. In bryophytes, water and nutrients circulate inside specialized conducting cells. Although the name non-tracheophyte is more accurate, bryophytes are commonly referred to as non-vascular plants. Hi! If you found this video informative, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and share the link. We want these free textbook resources to be available to other students. Alright, let's get back to reading. In a bryophyte, all the conspicuous vegetative organs belong to the haploid organism or gametophyte. The diploid sporophyte is barely noticeable. The gametes formed by bryophytes swim using flagella. The sporangium, the multicellular sexual reproductive structure, is present in bryophytes. The embryo also remains attached to the parent plant, which nourishes it. This is a characteristic of land plants. The bryophytes are divided into three divisions. In plants, the taxonomic level division is used instead of phylum. The liverworts, or Marcantiophyta, the hornworts, or Anthoceratophyta, and the mosses, or true Bryophyta. Liverworts. Liverworts, Marcantiophyta, may be viewed as the plants most closely related to the ancestor that moved to land. Liverworts have colonized many habitats on Earth and diversified to more than 6,000 existing species. Some gametophytes form lobate green structures, as seen in Figure 14.10b. The shape is similar to the lobes of the liver and hence provides the origin of the common name given to the division. Figure 14.10. A 1904 drawing of liverworts shows the variety of their forms. A liverwort, Lunularia cruciata, displays its lobate flat thallus. The organism in the photograph is in the gametophyte stage. Hornworts. The hornworts, Anthoceratophyta, have colonized a variety of habitats on land, although they are never far from a source of moisture. There are about 100 described species of hornworts. The dominant phase of the life cycle of hornworts is the short blue-green gametophyte. The sporophyte is the defining characteristic of the group. It is a long and narrow pipe-like structure that emerges from the parent gametophyte and maintains growth throughout the life of the plant. Figure 14.11. Hornworts grow a tall and slender sporophyte. Mosses. More than 12,000 species of mosses have been catalogued. Their habitats vary from the tundra, where they are the main vegetation, to the understory of tropical forests. In the tundra, their shallow rhizoids allow them to fasten to a substrate without digging into the frozen soil. They slow down erosion, store moisture and soil nutrients, and provide shelter for small animals and food for larger herbivores such as the musk ox. Mosses are very sensitive to air pollution and are used to monitor the quality of air. The sensitivity of mosses to copper salts makes these salts a common ingredient of compounds marketed to eliminate mosses in lawns. Figure 14.12. This green feathery moss has reddish-brown sporophytes growing upward. Now on to section 14.2, vascular plants.